In this video, I'm going to show you how to quickly fix upper back pain off to one side. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, Dr. Rowe coming to you from SpineCare in St. Joseph, Michigan. In this video, we're going to go over easy exercises that are going to focus on relieving upper back pain, especially off to one side. And to make it easy, I'm going to break the video up so each exercise will target a different muscle that is highly associated with upper back pain. To get the best results, go through them all. Use what gives you the most relief. With that being said, let's get started. So this exercise is a really good place to start if you're looking for quick relief. The great part is you can pretty much do it anytime, anywhere, including at work. What we need is something like a door frame, edge of a wall. You can also use something like a squat rack. You just have to be able to grip into it like this. So what I'm going to demonstrate is if you have left-sided upper back pain. So if you do have it on the right side, just mimic these exercises. So the first movement, we're going to focus on the rhomboid muscles, those muscles right in between the shoulder blades. When those muscles become strained and inflamed, they cause a lot of pains in the upper back, especially around the shoulder blades. So what you're going to do is put your feet together, and again, we're going to show what to do on the left side. You're going to take the painful side's hand and put it overhead just like this. You really want to reach up as much as you can until you feel a gentle stretch in the upper back. Once you feel that, pretty straightforward, you're just going to lean forward with your body weight as much as you can. The more that you lean forward, the more that you're going to feel a deep stretch form right off to the side of the back, pretty much right in between the shoulder blades and the spine. It usually feels really, really good. You should also feel a gentle stretch right here in the chest. Once you feel that, you're going to hold this comfortably for 20 to 30 seconds and do nice, slow, controlled breathing. Let out as much tension as you can. From there, you're just going to relax. On the next repetition, we're going to switch it up to hit the muscles just a little bit differently. This time around, we're going to put our arm kind of like in a field goal position, just like this. So it's kind of bent at 90 degrees at the elbow, and then you're going to repeat. With this one, really focus on trying to pinch that shoulder blade towards the spine. It will offer a little bit of a deeper stretch. 30-second hold, relax. The last movement, what we're going to do is tuck our elbow towards our side, just like this, and then repeat. Go through all three of these movements. If one feels like it's hitting that tightness or just offering more pain relief at that point, throw more repetitions in. And you are more than welcome to do both arms at the same time if you would like to focus on the whole upper back. Actually, I would recommend that. So the next movement, we're going to focus a little bit more on the Latissimus dorsi, or the lat muscle, that big muscle right here off to the side. This one, again, can cause a lot of pains off to one side in the upper back, around the shoulder blades, even down into the armpit. If it's bad enough, you can actually get it down into the arm. So for this one, again, I'm going to demonstrate what to do with left-sided pain. You're going to put your feet together, spaced a little bit further away from the door this time around, and you're going to reach up kind of similar to what we just did earlier. Really focus on trying to get a really good grip into whatever you're using. From there, what you're going to do is kind of angle your body out just a little bit, your hip right here, and then you're going to lean away from that door frame or whatever you're using. The more that you lean away with your hips right here, the more that you should feel a stretch form. I pretty much feel it from my back of my arm right here into my armpit, all over the shoulder blade region, even down into my ribs. Once you feel that really good stretch, you're going to hold this and now take it to the next level by putting your hand on your hip, and you're going to rotate through your waist, through your back right here towards the door frame. So what you're going to do is just turn into it just like this. This will really deepen that stretch, so build into it slowly. Hold this one comfortably, 20 to 30 seconds. You're going to relax, and then you're going to repeat this 3 to 5 times. And with each repetition, try to build into it just a little bit more. And I do recommend doing this on both sides just to keep everything in balance. With this exercise, we're going to target two more muscles that tend to cause a lot of upper back pain. The first being the levator scapula. When this muscle becomes strained and inflamed, it causes pain right at the top of the shoulder blade in the upper back that works its way upward into the side of the neck towards the back of the ear. This one is highly associated with tension headaches. So if you have a lot of upper back pain that works its way upward that causes headaches, give this one a try. You can do this standing or seated. So what you're going to do is start with very good upright posture. Have your back as straight as possible, and you're going to put your arms out in front of you, kind of like a genie position, with the non-painful side on top. So I'm going to demonstrate what to do if you have right-sided upper back pain. To begin with, what you're going to do is turn your head towards the non-painful side. So I'm turning all the way towards my left until I feel a gentle stretch in my neck. Once you feel that, you're going to hold this and now turn through your upper back towards the other side, doing the same thing until you feel a really good stretch around the upper back, into the shoulder blades, into the side of the ribs. Once you feel that, what you're going to do then is then lean or tilt away. So we're rotating, and then we're going to tilt. In this position, it's going to intensify that stretch, and you should really feel it over the ribs. Once you feel that, what you're going to do to take this one to the next level is take this top hand, hook the back of your head, and slowly pull your chin towards your armpit. This is called the armpit sniffer for a good reason. What this will do is intensify a stretch right at the top of the shoulder blade that works its way into the side of the neck towards the back of the ear. That's how you know that you're targeting the levator scapula. In this position, you want to hold it comfortably for 20 to 30 seconds. You're going to relax, and then you're going to repeat this 3 to 5 times. And with each repetition, try to build into it just a little bit more. And I do recommend throwing a couple repetitions in on the other side just to keep everything nice and loose. So now let's move on to the upper trapezius, that big muscle right at the top of the upper back that goes into the shoulders, into the side of the neck. Another muscle highly associated with tension headaches. So for this one, whatever side that you're having pain, let's say it's the right side again, you're going to take your arm on that side, bend the elbow at 90 degrees, and then slide it across your lower back as much as you can until you feel a gentle stretch in the upper back, into the shoulder, into the side of the neck. What you're going to do with your other hand is hook the side of your head and slowly pull your ear towards the non-painful side. What this will do is open up the other side of the neck, and it usually feels really, really good. When you can't go any further, how you're going to take this one to the next level is to slowly turn your chin to look upward towards the ceiling. You should really feel it grab right in the upper back into the shoulder. You want to hold this comfortably for 20 to 30 seconds. You're going to relax, and then you're going to repeat this 3 to 5 times. Again, I would recommend doing this on both sides just to keep everything in balance. So one of the best daily exercises that you can do to not only quickly relieve but also help prevent upper back pain is the popular yoga pose, the child's pose. But I'm going to show you how to modify it, take it to the next level, and get a little bit more relief off to one side. So you're going to start on all fours just like this. You can do this on a floor. If your mattress is firm enough, you could probably do it in bed, but I would put something underneath your knees just for extra comfort. So we're going to be on all fours just like this. What we're going to do is tuck our chin slightly towards our chest and then walk our hands out just like this. My hands are also roughly shoulder width apart. Go as far as you can. You should start to feel a little bit of a gentle stretch right in the upper back, right in between the shoulder blades. Once you feel that, you're going to take your fingers right here and grip into the floor or the bed, and then you're going to rock your whole body backward, taking your butt right here towards your heels. The more that you rock back, the more that you're going to feel a deep stretch throughout the upper back. It usually feels really, really good. When you can't go any further, you're going to hold this and then take your chest and allow it to sag right towards the floor. Really focus on feeling a deep stretch in between the shoulder blades. You're going to hold this position comfortably for 20 to 30 seconds and do nice, slow, controlled breathing. If it feels really good, you can hold it for as long as you like. When you need a breather, just rock forward like this. I would try to do this a couple times. Just really stretch into it as much as you can. So what we're going to do now to take this one to the next level is pretty much the same movement, but what we're going to focus on doing is taking the side that has the pain, so let's say it's my left side, and just reach over with that hand towards the other side like this as much as I can. So I'm taking my left hand and really reaching towards the right. What this will do is stretch into the Latissimus dorsi, which we mentioned earlier. So you should feel a deep stretch pretty much from the back of your arm, going into the shoulder blade, into the armpit, pretty much over the whole side of the upper back. From there, you're going to lean back just like this. This usually feels really good. I love this one. So again, try to hold this one for 20 to 30 seconds. Relax. On the next repetition, reach into it just a little bit more and repeat this 3 to 5 times. And I do recommend doing this on both sides just to keep everything in balance. So this is one of my favorite exercises for relieving upper back pain. It's known as the figure 8, and what it's going to do is put the back through different movements and positions to find the one that will offer the most amount of relief. You can do this when standing or seated. So let's break this exercise down to begin with to make it a little bit easier. You're going to take your hands, you're going to put them right on the back of your head, elbows go straight ahead. Just like the name implies, what we're going to do is trace a figure 8, but we're going to do it with our elbows. So as we trace the top part of of the 8, what you want to focus on doing is making a big wide loop with your elbows. Really focus on trying to make the 8 as big as possible and build into these movements. You'll get more relief. And as you go up, what you're going to do is slowly raise your elbows upward towards the ceiling, and you're also going to look upward with your head. This will put the back into extension, a backwards movement like this, and you should feel a really deep stretch in the upper back, even more so in between the shoulder blades. As we trace the bottom part of the 8, we're just going to go in reverse. So as we do that big loop, we're going to lower our head and elbows straight down towards the floor. This will put the back into flexion. It just hits the back a little bit differently. It's kind of like rounding your back forward just like this. So this is going to be one fluid movement. I'm going to start off by tracing the top part of the 8. So I'm just going to start right in the middle, take that big wide loop like this, slowly raise my elbows upward towards the ceiling. As we get towards the top, what you want to do is just passively stretch into it a little bit more. So really focus on driving those elbows upward towards the ceiling until you feel a deep but comfortable stretch. Hold that for a brief second and then slowly come down like this towards the middle part. And then we're just going to do the same thing on the lower part. That big white circle, once we get towards the bottom, let's drop our head and just elbows a little bit more towards the floor. Really get that deep stretch. Come back up just like this towards the middle. So again, one big fluid movement. And you want to do this about 5 to 10 times in one direction. And then from there, what you're going to do is switch it up and go in reverse to target the muscles just a little bit differently. So 5 to 10 times in both directions. The great part is with this exercise, you're going to find that one particular movement that really targets that one-sided pain just a little bit more. So let's say going up towards the right, it just hits it the best. At that point, treat it like your weak link and build into this movement over and over again until it's finally loose or you're not getting any more improvement. But this is just a really easy exercise that you can do throughout the day anytime that you need relief for one-sided upper back pain. If the exercises help, please support the channel by giving this video a like and maybe subscribing too. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching.